Hello there! Welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. If you are new to the show, please say hello even on the replay because I love knowing where you're coming in from, how you found me, what you like to play with, and what you're working with this Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a very good week. I know mine has been jam-packed as always, full of beading, whether I'm counting them, whether I'm sorting them, whether I'm divvying them up, whether I'm playing, and of course I'm always playing because I'm always having to have a little beading break with you guys. And so welcome. If you are new to the show, this is a show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. And it's kind of a rainy but fairly warm day here, and we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Anybody? Does anybody know that I'm Irish? Can you tell? My dad was Irish, so I'm adopted, for those that don't know. So I've been living in America pretty much my entire life, but I was adopted when I was very young, and my dad is of Irish descent, and so I'm a Catherine Ann, but I go by Kay, and so for those that might be celebrating, make sure you guys wear your green, and we're busy trying to catch leprechauns here in this household here today. So anybody have any tips? I know that we better have a lot of color. We have our rainbow ladder that we used last year to try to catch our little sneaky leprechaun so he doesn't cause too much ruckus here in the house. But you never know where those little guys are popping up. So happy Wednesday, you guys. Let me say my hellos. I always love knowing who is hopping on. I know Wednesdays, I'm still getting back onto my regular feeds on Monday and Wednesday. And so make sure you guys like this post, share this post, because, the algorithms are always going a little bit funny here on Facebook. And so we want to make sure that we get to share the joy in beading, which brings me to thinking about the Softlex company, and today is their takeover day here in the Great Bead Extravaganza. And so if you guys don't know what that is a group of collectives that get together every so often throughout the year to bring on an all virtual huge beading event. And so we are the largest of its kind, the first of its kind, and we are so excited to continue to bring you, I don't know what we're on, like our seventh, at least our seventh one so far. And so today is highlighting Softlex today, so you guys can hop over, and it's what we call their takeover event, and it's getting a chance to get to know them, a little bit of their company, because I love the entire team over at Softlex, and get to know them a little bit better, as well as gearing up for their presentation coming up here for our spring fling here in April. So if you guys are excited and know what that's about, let's see those hearts. Are you getting excited? I mean, I know we just got over Tucson. In fact, I'm still kind of recovering off of Tucson. We're just getting back into the swing of things, and now we're getting ready to spring fling here. Are you guys ready? I'm not sure that I'm completely ready. But I know that this week, what's on Kay's table today are teeny tinies. You guys have been seeing, I've been playing with seed beads here last week. And it's National Craft Week, so I want to make sure that we play with a little bit of everything. And of course, since I was highlighting a little bit of Softlex today, I figured maybe we should use a little bit of their product here. So I'm going to be pulling out some of their hard wire, because I'm a wire fiend. They have lots of soft wire, lots of fun colors, and maybe we'll show off maybe what's on my bracelet or what's on my wrist here today, because you guys also know what today is. It's What's on Your Wrist Wednesday, and so we want to see what you are sporting. So if you are part of our, or if you're not part of our Star Special Stash group, that is the place to share your wear. And so I'll be popping my bracelet, all of my bracelets, because you know what? I got done with the bracelet, or the one that we were working on Monday, my daisy chain. So you guys want to check out and see what's on Kay's table here today? I'm excited to show you guys. Well, while I say my hellos, Let's see what's popping here. Hello, Miss Betty and Phyllis and Elise and Elaine. How are you doing? And Miss Paula and Leslie. Oh, say hi to Mom. You guys enjoying Mexico? And Miss Emily and Barb. Ooh, Barb, I got some shell pearls also ready for you. And some stars clasps. Okay, you guys. So we were messing around with these tinies, right? And let's see. Let's take a look at what's on Kay's wrist today. So this was the bracelet that I ended up with. So you can see how that ended up looking, and you can see I kind of decided to go with not the same color all the way around. So then on the end here where I made the loop, I did a little one of every one twice over. So then I didn't repeat. Okay, and then here's another little simple bracelet. So, you know, these little itty bitties are great for stacking, and you know how much I love to stack on my wrist here today. So you see these are looking at about 3 millimeter and 2 millimeter to kind of get an idea of sizing. Okay, now the 3 millimeters can sometimes vary, you know, they're not always 100%, but you know, 2 millimeter is hard to see. So you can always jump to a 3 millimeter. You'll notice that on the table here, they might look the same. And we're going to be seeing them this Friday for our Friday Night Live. So if you're wondering how to get in on any of these things that I'm using here today and showing off, that's how you do it. So pop on Friday night at 8, and you'll be seeing a lot of these fun tinies in crystal, in 2 millimeter crystals, 3 millimeter crystals, and then we're also going to have the 3 millimeter in gemstones too. So I'm super excited to have a nice collection. Might be throwing in some of that metal lava as well. So I know we were kind of waiting on some things that I'd been sporting a few weeks back, but now we're kind of getting caught up and working on getting a little closer to more treasures coming in. All right, so you guys can see like these little 2 millimeters. They're so cute. And look at the difference in the sizing. So this is a 2 mil versus a 3 mil. Hey, Miss Emily and Carolyn and Julie. How's it going today, you guys? So you guys itty bitty lovers? Because, you know, itty bitties can make some big, bold statements. So today I wanted to pull out my frames because I was kind of interested in making kind of a, you know, I'm kind of in this flowery kind of design. So you guys, I pulled out some of my favorite frames, and what do you guys think? Should I use a small or large? Should we make like more earring size or more pendant size? We could add, I guess, more things. But we could go, should we like make more like an earring? I said I was going to make earrings. Yeah, we'll have the 2 millimeter available. So you guys can see all the colors I was working with to make my bracelet. But I'm going back to wire. So today we're going to be pulling out some of the, let's see, the soft flex wire. I guess depending on what we use, we're going to use 26, 24 gauge. You could use either one. I think I'm going to, where is my, who knows, maybe I'll use, where is the, I think I'm going to use maybe 26 gauge, but you could use 26, 24 gauge. Depending on what we choose here today. You guys want to do smaller, bigger? Looks like smaller, more like earrings. Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna make my match then, because I really like this little design. Simple, but still just a good classic. All right. Let's pull out some 26 gauge hard wire. So if you guys are new to hard wire. This is different than your flex wire, okay? We're gonna pull out, we're gonna use actually little bits. So I'm gonna say maybe just cut a foot off to make things a little bit easier. We haven't done my wire in a little while, so I'm excited to get back to wiring a little bit. So we've got a little teardrop shape, and I'm gonna just start adding a few little wraps here to attach this wire. Now we'll be able to tighten this and kind of put it where we want it. And this is totally can be free form. You can add different sizes and shapes to this, and it really gives so many different feels of design. So, whoop. So you'll see what I mean when we get to it. All right, so we've wrapped a little bit here, and you could see I took my chain nose plier, tightened it up a little bit, because I'm gonna set it right here. And you know how much I love my pearls, and I had my pearls from my bracelet, so I figured maybe we need to make a matching pair of earrings was what I had in mind, and looks like maybe you guys have the same thing in mind. All right, so I strung on the pearl here, and I'm going to string this, and I'm gonna bend this wire. I kind of want to make this look even, but it's gonna be hidden, so don't stress too much. This is where we could spend a lot of time, but you know, we got to be done by dinner. So if you guys are new to the show, that's the kind of designs I like, is done by dinner designs. You know, we can start right now and we could still be done. And for you guys on the West Coast, you get a little bit more time. Okay, so you'll see I'm wrapping now the other side so that it kind of makes this attach to the inside. Now you could certainly do this from the inside or the outside. Hey Carmen, how's it going? Now, let's see. You can see I was working with this kind of a color set, so I'm kind of guesstimating here, but I'm gonna take a little strip full. Now these are the 3mm, putting on 6, and that's just a guesstimate. You can then see I'm gonna bend this to curve around this pearl. See how that's doing? This is one of my favorite styles to do, and it's so easy. It's a great way to layer up your little teeny tinies. Okay, you can see you could have it tight, which I want it pretty snug. So let's go ahead and do that 6, and we're gonna take that wire and I'm gonna string that through. Oh, good. I'm so glad it arrived, because that's like Christmas in March, wasn't it, Carmen? All right. So that's pretty. I don't think I pulled that tight enough. Got excited that Carmen got her box. That's okay. We can still tighten it. So wire is a little bit forgiving. It's one of those things that you got to sometimes just be nicer to the wire. Just be gentle to it. Or maybe I want to add a bead now that I'm looking at it. But now I'm pulling a little bit tighter, so that when you do that first pull, it's like pulling taut, being that seed beater, right? We've been doing that on our edging. I should have cut that one off, because now I got myself hooked into it. It's all right, because you won't really notice. Okay, once I cut it off. All right, and then I've been liking this Amazonite, so that's what this beautiful teal color is. So that's the next layer I'm gonna add. So that last one we added 6. I think that we're gonna need to obviously go more than 6 to go around it. And for being small beads, these are really nice that the holes are actually rather big. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece off right now. We can tuck that in. But I love this design. It's so versatile. You can certainly do it in a variety of designs. We're doing it in a curved method versus going kind of straight across, back and forth, or along the edging. You know, one of the reasons I love wire so much. You guys like the way that's coming out? All right, we'll add a couple more. Okay, so you guys can kind of see we need a couple more beads, so let's see. Now you could have air in between there, but I'm trying to go for this kind of tight look. So I'm going to take that one bead out. Now you could keep growing this, but you could also do a little bit of this too. So I'm going to just cinch this one into place. You know, I've been using a lot of gold lately. You know, when I always first started, I would always be using silver, you know, because you can see on my rings, I love some silver, but gold has been taking me a little bit. All right, and we can kind of tuck that other one in. Okay, so you know, you could totally leave it like this, and that's a pretty look, right? But I'm totally not done yet because you know me. I like simple, but still little something. So I like that design so much, I'm gonna do it again. Only I'm gonna cover this other little corner. Okay, so you guys can tell me what you guys think of this look. You guys, do you guys like matching necklaces and matching bracelets? Who's a matchy type? Okay, I'm gonna put a pearl there to start again. I don't tend to be a matchy. Maybe just by the color. All right, I think I want this maybe a little bit like down here. Okay. Now I know some people only just even wear just a necklace or just a bracelet. All right, we'll learn from the last time. Let's go ahead and we'll cut that and tuck that. We don't want to cut that other side. We wanted to tuck it. Okay. And I tend to like to wrap 3 times around with my wire. but you can decide. Okay. And now I'm going to add, so this was the 3mm. I want to take a look at adding some of the smaller size than that. So let's do, hopefully I have enough of these. I'm going to do this rainbow color, I think, that we were using. I think I left myself just enough. So we're going to string on maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm doing 8 right now. We're going to see how 8 does. Maybe 9, because I just found a 9th one. I'm just going to put them, all the ones I have on this table here. All right, so 9 2mm. Let's see if that goes around my pearl. But look how the difference in size. Doesn't it look so, like such a big difference? It's interesting. Ooh, I like the 9. I like 9. And I certainly love the way these glitter. Man, these 2mm crystals are pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna cinch that into place. So you'll see I'm kind of holding that, since that's where I kind of have found the sweet spot. Okay, and then you can still adjust it, but at least then you can get a handle. All right, you guys, cinch that baby in. So now we're adding different colors and different sizes. All right, we liking how that's going? Now I'm gonna add some pinks. Now, the ones that I'm using here are all crystals right now. Could certainly mix up. I had the turquoise here, would have looked really nice. Ideally, if you can pull a few off and hold them in your fingers, and if you straighten out your wire, that will also help you string more than one of these at the same time. And you can try stringing it on back up the string, but it's not always exactly easy. Hey, Sharon. All right, let's see how this pink is gonna fit around here. Oh, I think it could go one shorter. I'm gonna go one shorter. All right, so these are kind of the colors we were messing with on Monday, and kind of seeing them in a different way, right? And of course, you could add a little bit more to each side, so that they even touch. You could fill this all in. I'm kind of going for an open frame look of this design. Okay, you guys, what do you guys think? If you like the design, let's see some hearts, some thumbs up. You know, a share is always nice for those algorithms when they're working. You liking those earrings? And I even made them a little mismatched, so that they're matched, but they're not. So here you can just put on, of course, our favorite ear wires. So this is kind of using the same beads, but a different style design. So you guys can see, you can make a daisy chain. You can see how nice those end up looking. Super cute. All right, let's see if I can find my favorite ear wires here. Throw them on there for the looks, so I can try these babies on and see what you guys think. Because I know we were just zoomed in on these guys. All right. I think we can just add these babies right on. Of course, you can take your favorite color combination. I love that some of these crystal strands look like, kind of look like stone, especially that teal colored one. I didn't open that enough. Really is pretty. But of course, you knew that. I had to pull out the purple and the teal. Okay, here's another design. You guys want to see what I was wearing in my ears? These were a nice present given to me back in the day. So these are actually some nice amethyst earrings. If you want to make your own frames, you can make something like this and wire them around the outsides. All right, we're going to change up the earrings. All right, let's take a look. Do those make you happy? They make me happy. I got myself a new pair of earrings. Look at those. Those are super cute. Ah! I love the two pearls. And I don't know about you, because we were talking. Now, do you guys like matchy earrings? Not just matching bracelet, you know. Now that's not totally matchy, right? So we've got ourselves a pair of earrings and a bracelet here this week with those cute itty bitties. Very, very cute. All right, now I want to see what you guys have got. All right, what do you guys have in the little bitties? Do you guys know that you can also use them as little faux knots too? So if you have some of those bigger beads, these tinies are perfect to look like a pretend little knot. So you don't have to do the knotting. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your week, and we will be back at it Friday. Okay, so this Friday we are going to be playing with these itty bitties, and I'm probably going to be throwing on a few other goodies, okay? But I'm going to try to make it, as I always like to say, not so long, but you know how they go. It's a shop till you drop, or until at least I drop. All right, you guys, have a good one, and we'll see you guys on Friday at 8 p.m. for Friday Night Live. Thanks so much.